Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures, DDay, 1500 hours, Turn 30, Part 3. For all the details, I'll have to watch the military summary video for this turn. Starting out today will be the U.S. order dice. A lot of action still to address. We'll make a quick scan. Carentan, held by the Germans. Also, the one remaining bridge is in their control. One U.S. soldier has swam across the river and is on the Carentan side. There's armor battles going on. Scan the other side of the battlefield. U.S. forces storming the 1058 Grenadiers headquarters building, center screen. Some Rangers moving through this hedgerow along the river, seeing if they can get into Carentan. The swim team was mostly the 116th Infantry soldiers, and only the one made it across. Everyone else was killed or wounded. Alright, let's get to that first dice. U.S. 2nd Armored Division, Sherman T-34 Calliope. He's going to fire his main medium AT gun against the Panther. The Panther's immobilized and has the turret jammed. But he's open-topped right now, and he was putting some fire on the Jackson, who was forced to fall back when failing an orders test with a FUBAR. Alright, we'll need just a 3. Gets the hit. Rolling for penetration. 5 strength medium AT gun against the 11 front armor of the Panther. I run all my vehicles at +1 armor, by the way. Medium tanks, 10 armor. This Panther, who would usually have a 10 frontal armor, 11 frontal armor. So we need the 6 here. Ricochets off. No target for the hull-mounted MMG. 6 Fallschirmjäger, 2nd Section LMG gunner. He will open fire on the Rangers center screen. And they already have 3 pin markers. 5 shots with his LMG. And he'll need 3s, hardcover 5s. The soldiers will not go down. I want them to rally. 3 hits. Actually, the Rangers have 5 pin markers now. And they'll be dying on 5s and 6s, wounded on 4s. Both killed. I just caught it. So I said 3s, hardcover 5s, but it would have actually been a small team, so 6s. So these soldiers have resurrected. I don't do any editing. No time for that later on. So I don't think there was any 6s in that first roll. So I'm going to say there was no hits. I'm going to take away that pin marker. We'll watch the video after it loads and see if I was right. 116th Infantry Platoon Guide with radio operator. He's going to receive advance order. They're going to pick up these grenades from the dead Germans. It'll bring their grenades up to 5. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 1st Squad Leader, riding in half-track number 2 with 3 pin markers will receive a rally order. Half-track number 2, center screen. They'll need a 10 and under for the rally order. They pass. D6 pins plus 1 removed. All 3 pins are gone. M5 3-inch AT gun crew commander, center screen, between his 3 volunteer assistants from the 116th Infantry 2nd Squad. Anyways, they're going to receive an advance order, and the 2 soldiers are going to move the obstacle out of the way, and the other 2 are going to position themselves to be ready to help roll that gun forward. .506 light mortar loader. He was just saved last turn. He was wounded and bleeding out, but he was saved by these soldiers here. He's going to receive an advance order. I think he's going to just join the M5 3-inch gun crew. So he'll need to pass an orders test at a 9 and under. There we go. Now we have 5 crew. 116th Infantry 3rd Squad soldier here with the BAR will receive a run order. Follow after his platoon guide. 116th Infantry 1st Squad, 2 soldiers with rifle, 1 with BAR, 1 with the rifle. They're going to receive an advance order, start working their way over. Maybe pick up the grenades from the dead German and then head this way to help out. Getting into Carentan. 2nd Armored Division, Sherman, tank number 2, with the dozer blade attached to the front. He is immobilized with his main gun turret jammed. So he still can fire his hull-mounted MMG. He does have a target up here, the 6 Fallschirmjäger 2nd Section LMG gunner. He'll need 7s because long range, beyond range, single man, hardcover. So 5 shots, needs 7s. Let's get a good spot to roll here. 2 possible. Needs 6s again. He gets it. That brings him up to 5 pin markers for the German in the ruined building. And now he'll be dying on 5s and 6, wounded on a 4. And he's also open-topped. And I believe next target, I thought it was a HMG on top, but now I'm thinking it's actually a MMG. So 5 more shots. And I'm thinking maybe that's the best target again. All right, same target. Still needing the 7s. One possible. Need another 6 to land the hit, though. 2nd Rangers, 1st Platoon, 2nd Squad, Assistant Leader will receive an advance order. He's going to lean inside with his SMG, and he's going to open fire on the 6 Fallschirmjäger's platoon leader, 1st Lieutenant Reese, he threw a grenade out here, killed these Rangers, lying dead around half-track number 3. And he still hasn't received his order dice, so he could potentially drop a grenade out there on those 2 soldiers facing off with him at the window. There we go. He'll need 3s, close range 2s, single man 3s. If he goes down, he'll never get out of this building. He will not go down, so it'll be close range 2s, single man 3s. Oh, 2 hits. Lieutenant has 4 pin markers. Now he's German NCOs and officers are veterans, can only die on 6s, wounded on 5s. Still in the fight. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad Flamethrowers, Flamethrower team, they're going to receive an advance order. Going to take a chance to knock out this Panther. They're needing a Oh, yeah, the Panthers open top too. Nice. Okay, so 3, movement 4, close range 3. Yeah. Since the tank is open topped, you're going to take the D3 plus 1 pin marker. So 2 more pin markers on the Panther. Panther has 3 pin markers now. And then D6 hits against only 2. We'll roll for penetration. 3 strength, 3. So it's the flamethrower is a 3 damage plus open top 4, top armor 5, and we're going against 10 armor. Correct, 10 armor because it's not going against the 11 front armor. So 5 against 2. We're rolling 2 hits, and 5 against 10. So there's a chance. Got him. Rolling on the damage result table. What a hero. Knocked out the Panther. Platoon commander, Captain Carey, for the 506 will go on ambush. That way, next turn, before the first dice of the turn, he'll be able to spring his ambush, and with his radio operator and being a captain, be able to radio over to any other vehicles or infantry with radios and give an order to a subordinate leader. 6 Fallschirmjäger, 2nd section, LMG gunner with 4 pin markers will receive a rally order. He's going to pass. He'll be able to get rid of D6 plus 1 pin. Pin free. 6 Fallschirmjäger's platoon leader, 1st Lieutenant Reese, facing off against the 2 Rangers in the window on the right. He has 4 pin markers. So we're going to go ahead and rally him, and it'll just be whoever gets that first dice next turn. We'll get to shoot at each other through that window. They'll have to pass an orders test or a rally order, so 10 and under. D6 plus 1 pin marker removed. Pin free. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad, Assistant Leader, and 2 soldiers with rifles. They're going to open fire on the 6 Fallschirmjäger 3rd section soldier who's center screen behind the wall. They will need 3s, single man 4s, and hard cover 6s. German will not go down. That same 6 Fallschirmjäger 3rd section soldier will receive an advance order. He only has a simple rifle, so I think he's just going to throw a grenade. It'll be a 3, movement 4, close range 3, soft cover 4, single man 5. Here we go. Oh. D3 pins, 3 pins. Soldier will be killed on 3s, wounded on 2s. And the 116th Infantry, 3rd Squad leader, the only U.S. soldier to make it into Carentan so far, has been killed. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 1st Squad, the 2 soldiers leading the way through this hedgerow center screen. They have 4 pin markers. They're going to receive a rally order. 10 and under. They'll lose D6 plus 1 pin marker. All 4 pin markers gone. 6 Fallschirmjäger 3rd section leader with 3 pin markers will receive a rally order. Passes. He will lose D6 plus 1 pin. Pin free. 506th 3rd Squad Assistant Leader Sergeant Brandon and the radio operator for the battalion, actually, Colonel Sink's radio operator, linked up with Brandon when Colonel Sink was killed. Anyways, he'll receive a run order. And by the way, the green D6s represent grenades held by U.S. forces. And the brown D6s represent grenades held by the Germans. When a soldier is killed, the grenades stay by the body and can be picked up and used by either side. Panzer Layer Division, half-track number 2, will receive an advance order. See if we can get a good view here. Oh, earthquake. Half-track with the MMG. It's going to open fire on the 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 1st Squad soldiers that are closest to the main, secondary objective of the bridge. They'll need movement 4s, and then hard cover 6s. .506, 2nd Squad LMG gunner, with all 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad assistant leader acting as his loader. They'll receive a run order. They're going to move through the middle of the... Yeah, they're going to go that way. 6 Fallschirmjäger medium mortar team will receive a run order. Second Rangers, 2nd Platoon, Sergeant center screen will go on ambush. For the same reason, he'll be able to roll for an ambush against the Germans if they have anybody on ambush prior to the first dice of next turn. 2nd Armored Division, Company 1st Sergeant's tank will receive a fire order. He'll turn turret on that Panzer IV. Needing a 3 to hit. Misses. Let's see where that medium AT round is going to miss to. With a 1d6 and a scattered dice. Just short. Now for the hull-mounted MMG, 5 shots. We're going to go for the 6 Fallschirmjäger's 2nd Section LMG gunner. You can't see him from here, but he's just inside of this ruined building. They'll be needing 3s, long-range 4s, single-man 5, hard cover, so that'll be 7s. I'm going to end it there for today. And next, about 3 days from now, continue the battle. And I believe we'll wrap up this turn at that next part. Still maybe about 10 order dice to complete this turn. Just a few Germans left to receive their orders. Not many. Carentan's very lightly defended. The 6 Fallschirmjäger early in the fight pushed about a third of their platoon all the way up to support the 1058 Grenadiers, who were battling in the hedgerows against the 506 that parachuted in. I think I've been on the same epic battle for, I think it might have been 2 years now. I intended to finish within a year. Life has many to-dos. Tabletop Battle Adventures is just one of them. Play when I can. So anybody's fight. I'm going to call the battle once either US or German has no more armor or AT weapons, bazooka, Panzerfaust, etc. And that's when I'll call the battle. Whoever still has some armor and who doesn't have a way to fight that armor, that sums it up. All right. Till next time.